Good morning, children. Welcome back to the social session. Children, yesterday we started a new unit, Abolition of Zamindari system, where we tried to learn about most of the population in the country at the time of independence. That was nearly 55% of the population was very poor, acute poor, and it amounts for 18.6 crore population in the country. So today we learn about the abolition of Zamindari and other intermediaries. Intermediaries बोले तो सरकार और पॉपुलेशन के बीच में, पीपल के बीच में जो मीडिएटर्स थे, रेवेन्यू टैक्स वसूल करने के मीडिएटर्स थे, they are all are called as intermediaries. How these all intermediaries were removed by the government, we shall see today. The law for the abolition of Zamindari system was passed in the year 1950. Okay, immediately after the constitution has come into enforcement, they have abolished the Zamindari system by all the state governments. पूरा देश में जमींदारी सिस्टम को निकाल दिए गए थे. They all abolished all forms of forced labor था. जब तक forced labor बोले तो आपको काम करना नहीं चाह रहे, फिर भी with force they used to make you work and you are not paid. Even though you work, you are not paid. For example, in Telangana region you have vetti. So such kind of practices are found in many parts of the country with different names. That's called as forced labor. So beggar, vetti was completely removed, abolished. This effectively ended one of the most important grievances of the rural masses. रूरल एरियाज में जो बड़ी कामयाबी था ये एबॉलिशन से वो अचीव कर दिया था गवर्नमेंट में. दैट वाज टू एंड द प्रैक्टिस ऑफ वेट्टी एंड बिगर और द फोर्स्ड लेबर एंड टू एबॉलिश द जमींदारी सिस्टम. 3 types of control of the landlords were identified. First, collection of the land revenue. पहली काम जो है collection of the land revenue. 3 types of works are identified. The collection of land revenue is the first one. लैंड का रेवेन्यू जो है उसको कलेक्ट करना. ओके, दैट मीन्स कलेक्शन ऑफ टैक्स, लैंड का टैक्स कलेक्ट करना. सेकेंडली, कंट्रोल ओवर द कल्टिवेटेड लैंड. सेकेंड वन इज द कंट्रोल ओवर कल्टिवेटेड लैंड, कल्टिवेबल लैंड. ओके, कल्टिवेटेड लैंड के ऊपर कंट्रोल जो है वो द पर्सन हु इज कल्टिवेटिंग ही शुड हैव कंट्रोल. This was further subdivided into those cultivated by recognized tenants and those lands which were under the direct cultivation. इसको फिर cultivable land बोले तो इसको 2 तरफ सबडिविजन करे थे. एक जो है recognized tenants जो है वो कल्टिवेट करना, और डायरेक्ट तुम्हारा ज़मीन आप ही कल्टिवेट करे तो एक तरीका है. अगर आप रेंट को ले लेके कल्टिवेट करें तो अलग. सो दैट वाज द सेकंड ऑफ द लैंडलॉर्ड्स. थर्ड वाज द कंट्रोल ओवर द फॉरेस्ट एंड वेस्ट लैंड्स. थर्ड वाज द कंट्रोल ओवर फॉरेस्ट एंड वेस्ट लैंड्स. दीज आर द 3 important things. Waste lands. These are the important 3 land reforms which have been introduced by the Indian government immediately after the independence. So let us see how the Land Reforms Act has addressed these 3 issues. One is the land revenue, second one is the control over the cultivable land, that is by the recognized tenants and by the direct cultivation. Third one is the control of the forest and the waste land which is around the village. Who should own it? So how the Land Reforms Act has addressed these 3 problems, let us see under the Land Reforms Act. First of all, laws were passed to end the system of revenue collection by जमींदार्स. पहले कौन वसूल करते थे लैंड रेवेन्यू को? जमींदार्स वसूल करते थे, उसको निकाल दिए गए. All landowners were to pay taxes directly to the government since the जमींदार्स would lose their source of income. पहले जमींदार को कुछ मुनाफा मिलते थे, कलेक्ट करने से थोड़ा सैलरी भी मिलता था. सो उसको compensate करने के लिए the government decided to compensate these people with a lump sum payment. This compensation was about 20 to 30 times more than their annual income. उसका annual income जितना था उससे 20 to 30 times ज़्यादा उसको compensate करके उसको जमींदारी से निकाल दिए गए थे. Second, the land of जमींदार्स which were cultivated by recognized tenants was taken over by the government. Government ले लेके वो क्या कर दी? The tenants were declared as the owners of the land. जमींदार से वो लैंड ले लेके जो टेनेंट्स थे, टेनेंट्स बोले तो कौन? जो किराएदार थे उसको ही दे दिए थे, उसको ही ओनर्स बनाया, उसको पट्टा राइट्स दे दिए, ओनरशिप राइट्स दे दिए थे. And they had to pay tax directly to the government now without any intermediaries. Intermediary बोलते बीच में कोई भी नहीं रहता, गवर्नमेंट को सीधा आप रेवेन्यू पे करना चाहिए. When the government found it that it had spent a lot of money in paying compensation to the जमींदारों को, बहुत सारे पैसे हम पे करने जा रहे बोल के उसको जब समझ में आया, what it has made is it has made the rule that the tenants would be given land only if they paid the price for it. ये किराएदार जो है वो थोड़ा पैसे दिए तो ही गवर्नमेंट उसको ओनरशिप देना शुरू करी, बिकॉज इट हैज़ बिकम लॉट ऑफ हेडेक फॉर द गवर्नमेंट टू पे लार्ज लमसम अमाउंट फॉर द जमींदार्स. सो दोज फार्मर्स हु कैन पे द burden of the landlord system, in all about 2 to 2.5 crore tenants benefited and became owners of the land which they have tilled. 2 to 2.5 crore people, crore farmers across the country had become the owners of the land which they have tilled. But however, hundreds of thousands of poor peasants could not pay the price and did not get any legal recognition as the tenants. So they remained as a landless sharecroppers only, or laborers, and had to pay working in the fields of big peasants and farmer jamindars. Further we shall see in the next class how this Land Reforms Act has brought a considerable change even on the control over the forest and wastelands. Thank you children.